So, Paul Joseph Megna of Megna Property Management, right there. As you can see, real estate broker at Megna, real estate and insurance, part of the family, the scamming slumlord family. So he called the cops on me after I left him the message up to here yesterday, a few days ago, when I finally tracked him down and found him on Facebook and PM'd him through Messenger. He called the cops on me and tried to cause problems for me. The officer literally laughed at what he was saying and 100% agreed with me and what I was doing. But the officer suggested that I do not messenger him anymore, so I haven't. I've got nothing else to say to him. I've said what I have to say. He tried to call me today. My messenger starts ringing and I answer and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, you know what, man? You called the police on me and you tried to charge me with harassment or whatever the hell you thought it was. And I said, the officer told me not to reach out to you on Messenger anymore, so I'm not. I said, so what the fuck are you doing calling me on Messenger right now? Don't fucking call me anymore, asshole. And I hung up. So he's saying, can you please take my name off your post? I'm sure by now you have realized that there are two Paul Megnas, and I go by Paul Joseph Megna to distinguish between the two of us. I have mentioned your concerns to Paul Megna that manages the building. You're all Megna Property Management family. You're all in the same office. You guys all know what is going on with all of this. And this isn't the only building that has issues like this. Every one of your Megna Property Management, Megna real estate buildings, whether it is a rental or a for sale house, all have the exact same issues. There's lawsuits all over Google. There's at least 4 that I've found so far of faulty payoffs on inspections. And then once people move in and purchase the property from Megna Real Estate, which would be, I guess, Paul Joseph Megna, because he deals with the real estate end of things, people move in and they find out later on that it was faulty inspections that passed in order for them to purchase the property. And now there's families living in there and the buildings are falling apart. And Megna Property Management, what does it say in the Google ads? They never reply. As long as they don't reply, they do not assume responsibility. And that is how slippery, the slippery method that Megna Property Management uses to not assume responsibility or admit to any wrongdoing. So here's what I said back to him. You are all guilty, Megna Property Management family. If you want your name to stop being spoiled all over the internet, because I'm posting their shit all over the internet, I'm spoiling the shit out of their name. I'm reaching out to every single news outlet across Southern Ontario because I know that they have buildings all across Southern Ontario. And the more this gets out on the news, the more people that live in these types of buildings that are dealing with these problems with Megna Property Management are going to come out and speak about it. And these guys are going to be bankrupt by the end of what I'm doing because I'm not going to quit. They have fucked the wrong person. I tried to be nice. I tried to deal with things the way that they were supposed to be dealt with by tenant law. Megna Property Management has broken the law. They have broken their lease agreement that I signed when I moved in here. They have broken their lease agreement with me 150% so far. Anyways, so if you want me to stop spoiling your name all over the internet, tell your brother or your cousin or whoever he is to deal with the problem and stop neglecting and avoiding it. Because I'm going to spoil the Megna Property Management name for the rest of my life if I have to. I am contacting every news outlet. As you probably seen, I was on news yesterday, CTV Kitchener at 6 p.m. You guys are fucked. You fucked with the wrong person. I wasn't born yesterday and I know my tenant rights. I will not be sending you another message because the officer you called and tried to get me in trouble with told me not to message you anymore. So don't call me or message me ever again. And tell your cousin to deal with his problem so you can get your name clear. F you politely.